I'm Gerdus, and I am a watercolor artist, and I paint scenes from the island of Mauritius. In Afrikaans, my native language, it says, there was a song that says, Die kerk en die bar is langs mekaar. And roughly translated is the church and the bar is next to one another. And here it's just opposite one another. Now, these old buildings like that date back quite a long time, so full of character. And this little place, as I saw on the sign, if you zoom in on my painting and you have a look, he's a purveyor of liquor. So I surmise that it's a place where people come to just have a tipple.
When you take the road from Port Louis and you go all the way to Bel Air, you will get a road called Quartier Militaire. It's a road that takes you through a couple of small towns, but then you get what they call a scenic road. Then I drove through this little town, and as I went through, I said, no ways, let me get back. Let me turn around and stop a while and walk around a bit and then just enjoy this beautiful part of Mauritius. For many people, this is more authentic Mauritius than the beaches, the resorts, Grand Bay, Black River, because this is Mauritius. This is rural Mauritius. This little place is called Olivia. It's a small village. It has about 4,000 inhabitants, and it is situated between the mountains and the cane fields. And there is a really interesting church there and a couple of old buildings. I stopped and went to the church, had a look around there. So you take the road from Bel Air right by Mr Gandhi, the Gandhi Circle, and then you travel on the Quartier Militaire road and you go through Bel Air, which is also an old place with a beautiful cathedral, and then a couple of kilometers outside of Bel Air you get to your first village, and it's lined with trees and canes with the river, mountain range of Grand Port in the background, and then you get to Olivia, and usually you will just pass by, but I stopped this day and I walked around, took some photos of the church, and as I turned around I saw this shops on the other side, and I decided to go and buy myself a cool drink. And so I crossed the road, and so I found this tavern of Mr Bala, and the sign was classic. It was still written in by hand, and it says that he was a purveyor of liquor, and the signs were the couple of locals, the one standing there with his beer inside the shop, and the other two sitting at the door of the shop, maybe also enjoying some of his beverages. It was such a scene, an authentic scene, taking you back before in the industrialization. The building looked like it was falling apart, but it had so much character. The doors were painted bright red. Feels like 1,000 miles away from the buzzing life of other parts of the island. This place was first called Three Islands, and but it was renamed around about 1859. It was renamed to Olivia, and it is still got the same name. It was renamed after the wife of Arthur, Blandine de Chalain, one of the owners of the sugar mill in the village. So go and visit Olivia and see if you can find this building, this store, this tavern, and have a beer there or have a cool drink there, and just slow down a bit and enjoy life. I am making my living here out of art, and I would really appreciate it if you head on over to my other videos. Have a look at my other videos as well of out of the way places, out of the way spots, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. God bless and have fun.